Hi Sagittarius, this is Mary with Sayre Seer. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. So love reading. This is for February 2020 and happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I am so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful you're here with me. Thanks for your likes and shares and subscribes. Not sure how to say subscriptions or subscribes. Anyway, if you want to book a reading or donate, that information is in the link. The link is in the description box. Woo! I got my sage here. I got some spooky stuff going on. So I gotta clean this energy up, right? No big deal. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a you versus them. And it's just two parties of love. It could be, relationships. It could be work. Anything that's like a relationship, but we're just going to call it love because usually love is in the forefront, A lot of people come for love and, love is a big part of our life, right? They're really sticky. They're not shuffling very well. Okay, so we're going to start with the current situation. This is going to be you over here and then them, and you can flip it if you want, okay? All right, so we have 7 of Wands reversed and then 5 of Swords reversed. So, excuse me. 7 of Wands reversed is, so this is the good tarot. When this is upright, it's like, we're trying to get to this magical place, this magical creature, and there's obstacles standing between us and that place, that magical thing, right? And so sorry. When this is upright, it's like we're looking at the obstacles. What are we going to defend, or what do we have to do to get us there? Okay. So when this is reversed, it's more like trying to put this into words. Is this what we really want? What's over there? Or do we still want that? Are we still willing to do whatever it takes to get there, or to conquer the obstacles of something we once thought we wanted? Maybe it's not something we want to defend anymore. Does that make sense? Okay. And if this is a relationship, that would make sense. Because, so Sagittarius, this is your fire, of course, right? And this is fire energy when we talk about fire wands. So is my desire great enough to defend what I've been defending to reach this place? Okay. So this is them. This is the 5 of Swords, and maybe this is the reason why these kind of aren't as easy to see here. See? Let me get it up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the 5 of Swords reversed. So let's talk about as in the good tarot. 5 of air is usually battles, right? And so this lady, she's kind of a ballerina, and she's dancing around these doves. And so the doves are almost like they're distractions, right? So, reversed. This person, and right here, she's kind of facing the distractions, but she knows that they're there. She knows there's a disruption here. So even though she's trying to act like they're not there, they are, okay? When this is reversed is how it came out in this reading. This person, it's just because it's a woman in the picture, but she doesn't want to face the distractions. It's like, no, sorry, scratch that. It's not even acknowledging the distractions, okay? It's more like she's being carried off in them, okay? She's letting the distractions change her whole situation because now she's upside down, okay? Look at it that way too. So in traditional, I had make sure that's not burning. So in traditional tarot, this would be ego. So there may be distractions based on ego that are taking somebody away from someone else. And so you, Sagittarius, are saying, do I want to defend this place anymore? Is this worth fighting for? That's a good question. Okay. So there's our basis. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the past, and we're going to start with you, Sagittarius. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. And it looks like that maybe this relationship was it was moving slow and steady. And that's great. Slow and steady. So this person could also be air sign because it's coming up as air. And sometimes air is not the most patient, but neither is fire. You know, everybody has their thing. Every sign can be like that, but this is earth energy. This is slow movement. Past slow movement. I'm going to leave that there for a minute, okay? No, I'm not. Okay. Because I wasn't getting until I really... So, we know that this is something that could look promising, right? But, and see, I don't know if you can see her face, kind of a temptress. She looks a little bit like wholesome, but seductive, right? It's like there's more than what's on the surface. That's the way it feels here. She's got some kind of knowledge, too. But there's something about the movement of this being slow and unobtainable, okay? All right, so we're going to leave that there. That's Sagittarius side. So let's look at the other party. So I have the Ace of Earth. So this is this is abundance. So this is the stag and or the deer. He's a deer. And I think that's a stag, standing on the edge of this beautiful rock, and he has this pentacle right in front of him. He has a new life in front of him. And this life is full of abundance. This life is saying, there's abundance here. Should I move forward? There's no should here. It's like, I'm going to move forward. I know this is going to lead to abundance. Let's see the common energy, because both of these seem like they're the past energies. I don't know if this is someone new for you. Okay. So let me do that again. I have the Nine of Fire here reversed. I'm just going to put it there because I didn't set it. I didn't say what it was going to be. So we're going to do the common energies right here. We're just going to leave that as some kind of clarifier, okay? Okay. Common energies. So we're going to do 3 cards. This is going to be, so I have love reverse. So this is like a Gemini card also. Is it lovers? It's also about trying to tame yourself to find the right love, you know, and maybe somebody has not been successful in the past, maybe choosing the right people, the right person, okay? Maybe somebody hasn't chosen them, you know. So that would make sense if we look at this as the current energy maybe reflecting what's happened in the past, which is interesting, right? It's almost like the energies are flipped, but not really. There's more though, and I'll get there. I'm starting to see it. Okay, so over here, this is the common energy for the opposite party, and this is the Nine of Air. So this is taking the pain of the past. So you still see her in the air, but she's standing on something now. She's standing like in the water. So this is emotions, but this is dealing with the pain of the emotion, the emotional pain. And now she has her eyes closed and she's like reviewing one at a time, but it's kind of in her mind. It's almost like a dream, you know, like the worries, you know, the pain. she knows that she needs to deal with these. And the eyes closed reminds me of sometimes when we sleep, we deal with stuff. We have dreams about it. And then traditional tarot, it is the visual on the card is somebody in bed with all the swords over their head. So this is, yes, I know I need to deal with these. I'm doing the best I can based on the deception and the ego that, the battles that I've lost in the past due to ego, whatever side you're on. And this person is saying, I'm trying to be strong again so I can love again, make better decisions in partners and in love with my lovers based on the things that I thought were valuable that I could no longer fight for. So this is the current energy, even though the past is the wanting to move forward, the wanting to move slowly and moving forward. Interesting. Wow. But they're kind of mirroring each other in a way. They're both almost at the same place, which is really cool. So this may be someone new, but both of you may be reflecting on the past. Now, this is the common energy down here between both, the combination. And that would be the Hierophant reverse. So, and this is beautiful because this is telling me, Sagittarius, that it looks like that both parties are considering, look, I don't want to do things the way I've always done them because those hasn't worked. Yeah, I don't want to listen to what other people say it's supposed to be done. I don't want to have rules and boundaries and limitations on this part of my life right now, whether it has to do with love, job, whatever kind of relationship this is. Tired of listening to other people telling us what to do and how to live. Hierophant reversed is out of bounds. These are my rules, my way. And although when it's reversed, it means lack of spiritual guidance, I don't think that's what's going on here. There's a lot of guidance. There's inner guidance going on here. Wow. Okay, so let's go back to the Nine of Fire here. This was just the one that came out kind of randomly. And I'm going to put this in between both of the energies. This Nine of Fire right here is telling me that both parties are like, it's that stand of, I'm not defending what I used to. It's like, what was that? It's like giving in to whatever needs to change. Giving in to succumbing to the pain of the past. Just stop fighting whatever it is that we've all been fighting, but especially these two. Fighting being hurt, fighting worrying about, picking the wrong path. It's like, I'm going to release that. It's releasing it. That's what it is. Releasing all of it. Because I'm not defending this anymore. I'm not defending the way I did this. You're not even looking at yourself as the warrior anymore. It's like, I'm going to just give, right? I'm just backing away. I'm just going to give into whatever's going to happen. And it's not giving up. It's giving into it. That's really cool. All right. So let me get another deck. Oh, yeah. Let's do angel and ancestors for each of you guys. This is a really beautiful energy. This is like rebirth energy. Really neat. And the neat thing is you found the person to do it with, or it seems. You found somebody that gets it. And I don't even think you've talked about this yet. But see this, there's a knowing here. And there's this earth energy between you both, which is interesting because air and fire, right? And that is so beautiful. There's this, it's just beautiful. So inspired. High Priest. So this is Sagittarius. Intend and create. Okay, this is Egyptian, right? Sagittarius is coming in as a high priest. You have the vision. Look at this. Hierophant is a high priest. But, so you don't do it during this This is more dogma. This is current kind of structures. This is like ancient knowledge. And that doesn't even mean Egyptian knowledge. This is your intention. This is your spiritual guidance here. Remember, I was saying that, right? This is your own spiritual guidance. This isn't about systems and politics and that kind of education. This is about the higher vision, the eagle, the third eye. It's really, really very beautiful. Okay, so let's look at your partner or the other party. Earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So Sagittarius, you're being asked to have the vision and hold the vibration. And the other party is as Earth. So it feels like, I don't know who's which, how it's going to be. But it looks like the opposite party is coming in as an Earth guardian to stay rooted and grounded, as they're the ones that are going to hold. So holding the vision, the higher vision, and then holding the grounded vision, like holding the space here in the 3D. So one of you will be up here, one will be down here, holding that vibration. And you may even find you flip because we have both energies in both cards. But this person right here is going to be your center. They're going to help you remember who you are. Wow, that's so cool. What's funny is somebody was screaming to me to do this read. Vision, grounding. It's the balance of the different energies that are really, but see, the air is asking to be grounded. And the fire, you're being asked to have the vision. But that is kind of what you do too, but you're also being asked to pull information out of the ethers as far as the knowledge. So you're almost asked to be a little bit flipped in energies, but back and forth. So you're really, I think both of you have a lot of balance anyway. So it's really cool. All right, so I'm going to do, where are we at, 17? I just disappeared on you, huh? Anyway, you can probably see me over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an Amente card for the combination of you both. I think these have reverses. I'm just used to doing that. Haven't used these in a while. They're so cool. I want to make a deck of cards, and I'm an artist and stuff, but these are so intimidating. Some of this, like, mine look that good, but I should just make them anyway. I'm probably going to do that by the end of the year. That gives me a whole year to do it almost. But I had a deck I started like 5 years ago, before I was doing this online or anything like that. Okay. Combination, the energy between you both is I give blessings. Look at that. You give each other blessings. You feel it? Oh man, it's beautiful. And those are butterflies between this. So that's a transformation. You help transform each other into beautiful. Help transform the energy into beauty. And look at this. It's neat. One's blue and one's green and one's red. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. So last card we're going to do is the Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. And this is a combination between you both also. It really feels like that you both been gone through stuff where you know what you want and you know what you don't want. And so it's just like being careful, Deliberate. Seek a wise elder. Seek a wise elder. Because of this Hierophant reverse, this is going to be, you can let me know what you think, but it feels like it's going to be you. Feels like it's going to be you, Sagittarius, and your partner. Once you get to know each other better, you will be each other's reflection and guides. And there's a really good balance here. And most of all, you tapping into your higher knowledge. That will be your greatest teacher right now. If you do know somebody that's wise that you can think of when you look at this card, that's great. But make sure that their life is where, if they're giving you relationship advice, that they have a good relationship. Consider the source and how the information is being given. If it's trying as in a place of control or a place of introspection, because we can learn anything from anybody. Can be an elder, wise elder. They can come out of the blue, as long as it's not coming from a place of control and manipulation. Okay? All right. Love you, Sagittarius. That was awesome. Take care.